without further ado, I think the funniest young Latino comic in Texas, but today we have him here at Estella's, Raymond Orta!
Yeah! Are you guys ready to party? All right, you guys, once again, are you guys ready to party? Oh, no, I don't think we're ready to party, man. I've heard more noise at a funeral. Granted, they were fighting over pan dulce, but still, there was a lot of noise. I like this guy, he came prepared, vino bien lambidito y todo el pedo, es badass. I think he used the entire gallon of hair gel on himself. Either that or his mom said, mijo, you're gonna go like that? Espérate, ya. Ahí está, mijo, bien lambidito. Ahora sí, you look nice. Now go get me a grandson, mijo. Go get me a grandson. Está bueno, man. Let me tuck in my shirt primero. I love that, dude. That's awesome, man. It's great. Thank you, sir. The only white guy here to be here. Thank you. That's awesome. Oh, the only white. You brought your dad. That's awesome. That is great. Dad, you sit over here. I'm gonna go sit over here with the other Mexicans. It's awesome, man. That's great. I'm looking around, I see a lot of people like right there. Like, you guys are excited to see me. I'm excited to see Don Francisco right there. The guy looks exactly like him. I'm waiting for him to get up and say, ahora usted va a cantar una canción, ¿me entiende? Si le toca el pito un chacal, usted pierde. Oh man, dude, we're gonna have a blast tonight, dude. No saben. I don't know, a lot of you guys saw me walking, I'm limping a little bit. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I recently lost about 40 pounds. Yeah, unfortunately, it was at the Falfurrias checkpoint on my way over here. So, I was gonna surprise you all, pero that's why I'm limping, porque me checaron todo el mofle. Me checaron todo el flow master, chinga. That's a lot of some things that, like, my friend, he just turned 40 years old, man. He's a lot older than I am, but that's the first year que tienen que ir para el doctor. You gotta go to the doctor, you know what I'm saying? Pa que te chequen el mofle, you know what I'm saying? They gotta check your exhaust. And dude, my friend came back and he was real, like, distraught. No me vato. I'm like, what's going on? Me checaron el mofle, vato. And I like to give him a hard time, like, hombre, puro pedo, I bet you liked it. Hombre, vato, como chinga, nada, yo soy macho, hombre. Macho. I'm like, hombre, vato, I bet you're the type of guy that was bending over and you're like, ay. Deja tú, I know his doctor. He's got hands, he's got fingers like sausages. So, pobre vato, he was in a, ay. Ay, Dios mío. Ay, Santa María. Y luego de repente, oye, doctor, can you put in another finger? Y está el doctor ahí atrás. Well, why do you want me to put in another finger? Pues quiero una second opinion por eso. Yeah. You know what? And I gotta give it to George. He's a smart Latino businessman. You know how I know he's smart? Because he didn't put any centerpieces on the table because he knew you guys would jack them all before. Mijo, chingate el centerpiece. Tráete el centerpiece. Wait for them to go to the bathroom and you bring it over here. And I'll put it inside my coach purse. Nobody will ever know the difference. No. Estamos desgraciados. Like, I'm raza, dude. I'm straight up raza. Like, there's raza here that say, Nambe Raymond, yo soy raza. No. I'm raza. Like, I'm so raza, I'm the type of guy that'll trade food stamps for cash. ¿A poco en San Antonio you guys don't do that? A ver, mira, te doy $100 de food stamps for $200 in cash. Ah, no, al revés, ¿verdad? Yeah, you guys know about that shit, right? Half of you are like, hey, dude, you're getting ripped off, way. Everybody knows in the West Side it's 2 for $1. I'm crazy, dude. I'm crazy, man. Like, I'm the type of guy that when my dog gets roña, we put old motor oil on him. Like, who's done that shit? Ah! I thought, pobre perro, he looks real sad. You expect Sarah McLachlan in the arms of an angel. Pobre perrito. Only you can take away this dog from this family of Mexicans who have bathed it with motor oil. Dude, like I'm crazy. I'm actually half white, half Mexican. My mom and my dad, well, my dad, he's Mexican. So that would make my mom, no, a single mother. But you guys were close. Yeah. I like to say I'm half white, half Mexican. My shirt is Mexican, my pants are white. It looks like I'm a mariachi. It's awesome. Like, I'm the type of raza that has been cured with a huevo. Anybody in here? Yeah? Dude. Hey, the huevo can fix anything. You could lose a leg in the freak accident and the huevo will bring it back. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'd be running outside like, la 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 la. Ah! Your grandma sticks her head out the tela. Mijo! Chinga la madre. Juan, bring me the huevos from the black chicken from the ranch. Because the huevos from the ranch have special powers. We all know this, especially if the chicken is black. Then it's got like superpowers, you know? And your grandma will get on top of you and start doing some exorcist type shit, you know? Santa Maria Madre Dios, Santa Maria Santa. Your leg will grow back. Oh, watcha? You'll be walking all funny because it's brand new and shit. I got it. I got it. I'm waiting for the day that CNN comes on the air and says, in other news, cancer is now cured and so is HIV. The cure was found in Floresville, Texas, by a 97-year-old lady named Maria Rodriguez. Coincidentally, she is also the same old lady who found the Virgin Mary on the burnt side of a tortilla. And we now join her via satellite for a very special interview. Miss Rodriguez. ¿Quién habla? Hello? No, ma'am. We're joining you via satellite. Ah, no. You ever realize how old women sound like chickens? Right? No. No, mijo, yo pagué el bill ese, mijo, sí. Con la Lone Star card, sí. No, ma'am, I think there's some confusion here. How do you feel about finding the cure for cancer and the cure for HIV? Ah, mijo, no, he didn't have cancer, no. Y tampoco, he didn't have HIV tampoco, no. Sí, el chavo, all he had was ojo, that's all he had. Well, there you go, America. Apparently the man just had eye. Back to you. Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah. Like, how do you give ojo to somebody in the first place, you know? No. Me lo va a chingar. No, I'm gonna charge it. Toma! Like, I think it'd be badass if instead of, in the movie X-Men, the guy Cyclops, they should have just had a guy named Ojo, you know? Get him! Ay, güey, no mames, I don't feel good, vato. Me pegó el pinche ojo, vato. Hey, llévame con mi grandma, vato. Dude, and grandmas are especially good at this shit, you know? Grandmas can cure you with anything. Like, I got sick real bad at one of my friend's houses, and I called my grandma at the house. Grandma, no, I feel real sick, and grandma, no. And she's like, mijo, you're probably the only person with blue eyes in the 20-mile radius. Alguien te hizo ojo. And I said, grandma, boss, do you want me to go back home pa que me hagas el huevo? And she's like, no, mijo, aquí over the phone. I thought, go play. That's advanced techniques. That's that shit that doesn't get passed down from generation to generation. It's fading away. We need to keep the huevos alive. We also have a phrase that when you translate it from Spanish to English, it literally translates into cure, the ass of a frog.
Sana, sana, colita de rana. Sana, sana, colita de rana.
Dude, fuck Obamacare. We don't need Obamacare. We got sana, sana, colita de rana care. You know what I'm saying? That's universal.
What's wrong, mijo?
Me quebré el brazo.
Sana, sana, colita. You feel better?
Uh-huh. We fell for that shit too, right? Hombre. And you know, by the way, before I keep on going, how many of you guys are here from another show that you guys have seen me at? So everybody else, it's their first time. If it's your first time, make some noise. First timers? So far, so good, right? So far, we're doing all right? Yeah, everybody having a good time? Okay, I was just making sure. Puro 100% guaranteed aquí. I just saw he's wearing a Call of Duty shirt. Holy shit, that's awesome. That guy does not want to get laid tonight. Like, is that your girlfriend right here? Yeah, that's why you wore a Call of Duty shirt. Nobody hit on me. I'm taken. I play video games and my wife gets mad at me. Oh. That's awesome. No, I'm like, I thought I was the only one that was gonna get picked on. El lambido. I better readjust. I don't want him to do another pass and one of my hairs out of place. No, okay. Nah, man. Because I had that kind of upbringing, and my mom was going to school because she was a single mom. Before I became a comedian, I was actually born a magician because as soon as I was born, I made my dad disappear. Hello, chamo. Yeah. So my mom would naturally leave me at my grandpa's house, you know? And my grandpa, if you're Latino, my grandpa is a cagalero. He's a cagapalo, that's what he is. For white people, that means stick shitter. I do that because I want to confuse the white people. They're like, why is he shitting on sticks?
Just something Mexicans do, Dad.
And my grandpa is a badass, dude. My grandpa, he's 83 years old, and I don't even think he's gonna die. He's just shrinking more and more and more. Like, I don't even think he's gonna die, he's just gonna turn into a gnome. And he's gonna run away. But then he'll get hired by Travelocity, you know? And he'll be selling vacations on Univision, you know?
Hey, you wanna go somewhere? Pues vete la chingada, vamos. No, ¿qué? Nadie te está deteniendo, vámonos. Lárguese. Take off, vámonos, ya.
That's my grandpa, man. My grandpa has gotten so little, dude. He's so funny, but he still thinks he could take on the world in a fight. Because that's what we do, man. When the older we get, los más bravos que los ponemos, you know, we want to get rowdy. And I take my grandpa out and he starts picking fights.
Hey, pues qué onda, pendejo, dale. ¿Qué? ¿Quieres chingazo o qué? Dale, culero, dale, hombre. ¿Qué? Sí, you and all your friends me pelan todo el chin. ¿Qué?
And I'm like, Grandpa, you're talking to a wall. That's just the poster of the Village People.
Pues they fucking started it.
And here's the thing, I didn't know that my grandpa was not an educated man. He dropped out of school in the 3rd grade. Because that's when he got my grandma pregnant for the first time. Don't worry, they were 12, it was normal. They just needed more migrant workers, you know what I'm saying? And here's the thing, I didn't know my grandpa was not educated, but I still always asked him for help with my homework because I thought he was the smartest person in our family. Totally fucked up my grades through school. Because he's not a regular person. He's not one of those guys that tells you, oh, I don't know the answer. You should go look for it somewhere else. No, he tries to bullshit his way past you. And I would ask him some complicated questions. Like I'd come up to him like, hey, Grandpa, can you help me with my homework?
A ver, mijo, bring it over here, a ver.
Grandpa, what's a constellation?
A la madre, ¿cómo?
Constellation.
Pues chingao, constellation es, constellation, mira, esa está fácil, mijo, es easy. Mijo, constellation is when you go to the bathroom y no sale nada. Sí. And you're pooching, and nothing comes out. Why? Because you're constellated.
And I looked at him like, wait a minute, Grandpa, I'm using my context clues here, and it says constellation has something to do with the stars.
Por eso, mijo, you're pooching so hard you see nothing but stars. Mira, en español, in Spanish, se dice tapao.
Tapao.
Sí, mijo, tapao. You know, like when the guys go fight in the UFC and they got t-shirts que dice tapao, like that.
If you got that, that crossed the language barrier, so thank you. That's funny that he thinks that he's fighting in the UFC because they're tapaos, like the winner gets fiber, you know? And as I got older, my homework got a little bit more complicated, you know? And I would ask him for help. Hey, Grandpa, can you help me with my homework?
A ver, mijo, bring it over here. A ver.
Grandpa, what's a prostate?
Well, pues chingao, mijo, prostate, and that's the car insurance donde sale el negrito. Sí, and he says you're in good hands con prostate. Sí.
All right, the man had a swollen car insurance. I got older and I had to join the workforce. My grandpa, it says here, in order to get this job, I have to be bilingual. What's that?
Mijo, bilingual means you like both men and women. ¿Sabes qué? Don't apply for the job. No, I don't want to know about your joteria. No. What's the job for? What's the job for?
Border Patrol.
Sí, that makes sense. Che, bola de jotos, hombre.
I love my grandpa, man. And I don't know if I feel comfortable with sharing this with you, but after 83 years, my grandpa finally got his GED. Yeah. He finally got erectile dysfunction. Hey, but at 83, that's more impressive than a high school diploma any day. His boner just stopped working. And here's the thing, like, he asked me for Viagra. I was like, what? Like, what do you want Viagra for? You're still sexually active? He goes, hey.
¿Con qué se come eso, mijo?
Like, Grandpa, well, what do you want the Viagra for?
Hombre, I just take 2 of those before I go to sleep, mijo. They keep me from rolling out of bed at night.
And he was using it. He was using it for a while, and he was going to the adult daycare center, ¿verdad? And he would come home, and he goes,
no, hombre, mijo. They got a new nickname for me allá en el centro.
Like, what's your nickname?
Pues, allá en el centro, they call me the economy.
They call you the economy?
Sí, mijo, the economy.
Why do they call you the economy?
Because it hasn't been this hard since the Great Depression, mijo.